Vous avez 3 secondes pour deviner le... Hello, hello everyone. Hey Xen, hey Satruan. Mate, I joined your Discord today. Yeah, there's a lot of things there. Mandate, hello. Fabulous. Ça commence maintenant. Christian, hello. Hello Solitaire, welcome everyone. A lot of people already. Thank you for being here. How is everyone today? I have a bit of pain in my neck, so that's the news. It's gonna be okay, I guess. So we have a bit of time before things start. We have actually an hour and a half. So no, we have not 1 hour and a half. That's UTC, so we have 1 hour. So, you know, just took some time to chill before the event starts. Not that much to do, but you know, we're gonna play a bit. We're gonna do some experts, I guess, a bit before. We can look at SVS, have some chat to talk, some time to talk about. Whatever you guys want. T11 push today, holy shit. 5k shards and it's still not there. Yes. So you need 13k shards to unlock one T11 in total, right? You need 13k, so... And you know... That takes quite a bit. So you have neck pain as well. For me, it's like... The right side of the neck is a problem regularly. So I go to a chiropractor, but I did not for 3 months or 4 months. And the next time I will go, will tell me I have 2 types of patients. The one that wait to, you know, that they are in pain to come to see me. And they are in pain, and they are the one that come regularly. And you're not the one that come regularly, so you are in pain. So I can hear him already. But you know, it's not necessarily cheap, so... Oh, so we're 8. Welcome everyone. For me, like, my body used to be very pain-free. I've been very lucky with my body for most of my life, but you know, I'm exercising a bit less. Took a bit of weight the last 2 years, so you know, a bit less exercise, a bit more weight. Turned 40, and then I guess, you know, you get some of the you get some tiny issue in your body, I guess. I should take more care of it. That's probably one of the message that life is giving me. So yeah. So Satruan is trying to get his T11. It's a lot, and you know, one of the issue with T11 is it looks okay. You know, you are there and you're like, oh, I have 2 max. This one is nearly maxed, but these ones get freaking expensive. It gets really expensive, and you have 12 upgrades to do. This one is quite a bit, and of course you have the T11. So that part is... The Flame Legion really takes a lot of time and shard. And in total, just these are 13k shards. These are another 13k shards. So that's 25k shards in total, something like that. So, you know, it's quite a while. That's 10k, 10,000 fire crystals just for one troop. So it's gonna take a, you know, gonna take a bit of time. Yeah, you know, I used to do like morning exercise every day, which I'm not doing anymore. So that's, you know, yoga and stuff. So that was really good for me. But, you know, too many things to do. A bit of lazy behavior, I guess. But, you know, these things come and go. I don't want XP, actually. All I care is wood. And let's take a bit of coal as well. That flaming thing down, that's, you know, that's all sorted. It really does not look good for the pumpkin. I have nothing, so Either I burn the speed ups tonight and, you know, for research, and we smash the pumpkin a bit and it's gonna be all okay. No, I agree. Yes, that's one. I used to have like a, you know, an hour-long morning routine. Then, you know, I was like, I'm too military with myself. I'm too hard. I need to be able to chill sometimes. So I started to chill a bit, and I struggled to get, you know, in something more fluid, like doing it most days of the week or when I feel like it, you know. So I either go all in and I do it every morning, and it's like a, you know, like a training, or I manage with I struggle with consistency. So I need to go back to it at some point. I think it's because of the weather change. It could be for some people. Could be for me, like, you know, I do. Weather change is usually not too much of an issue. I'm training for Whiteout Survival in real life with ice baths and cold showers and stuff, so the winter is not usually not an issue. I used to go at the gym, but, you know, when I used to live in cities, now I'm like kind of in the countryside. The membership of the close by gym is not the same price as the cheap one in the city centers, and it's quite further away from home. That's one of my biggest challenge. I think I struggle to do things alone sometimes when it comes to sports. I do better when I'm in a group, so I did CrossFit for many years, things like that, but, you know, I went back to the countryside, so you don't really have that many options. So let's do slightly some expert as we speak about health, fitness, and, you know, taking care of your body. So first of all, I need to burn a bit of speed ups. I need to burn some speed ups, so then we will have some pumpkin to smash. Let's do quick use. So that I care about because we have Crazy Joe in a bit. So I will go as high as I can on the Crazy Joe one, because Crazy Joe is chief gear. So can I go higher? I can go higher. Wow. That's gonna be insane. That's gonna be insane, Crazy Joe. I don't think many people will have Crazy Joe that, you know. Wow. All the way Crazy Joe, guys. It's gonna have it 2 times this week. I don't care. Like, I'm not thinking too much. It's like, get the points. Okay. So I cannot go further. Yeah, we used to do like, you know, we used to do a lot of hiking with the wife. So we are in French Alps, so we are in Haute-Savoie. So there is like Geneva, not too far, which is Switzerland. We have like Annecy, which is like one of, you know, nice big city, I guess. Now it's called like the French Venice. I don't think, it does not look like Venice at all, but it works for tourism. So we have a lot, but we bought a house, you know. We bought a house 2.5 years ago. So now we have to do gardening, and the outdoors were not that good, let's say it that way. So we plant a lot of stuff. We try to do a bit of get a bit of a garden and stuff. So it's a lot of work. So I need 6 skills, and I don't know if I have the books for 6 skills. That Alliance Showdown, so that will be next week. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I don't think I can do 6 skills, to be honest. I don't think at all I can do 6. I think I don't have the books. Yeah, I'm gonna like the book, so it does not really matter. It does not really matter. I'm really liking some books, and that's gonna be Alliance Mobilization, so I will want it in 3 weeks. I don't care. I did not see what are kind of these extra rewards you get, right? Do you guys have any idea? I did not look into that at all, so I'm actually not, I actually don't know. Let's start a research on something and see. That I need acquaintance 3, which I could technically do, but Foundry is not for 2 weeks, so we have a bit of time here. We have a bit of time. I don't want to use my books on Holger at the moment. So why do I research? I mean, I'll need to do the other one before I can do that one, and I need that one next week. So let's start like that, and let's do 1 8 hours. So it finishes in the morning. That's 7 AM. So I need what? Well, I need another 1 8 hour. That's okay. So it's gonna finish in. Oh, okay. That's a bit of a wrong estimation. That was a bit too much. So let's do that properly. So let's remove 10 hours. That's gonna be tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's gonna be okay. Let's do one more. Yeah, you run out of books as well, right? That's one of the issues. Like it's overall well balanced, right? If you buy some of the packs and stuff, you kind of you like sieges, but you like books. It's it's an okay balance when it comes to what you get. But so far we get for tonight we get the skill level 9, so that's 45% more, so that's good, and a bonus of a chess bonus per 2,000 points. So that plus 45%, I should be, it's a no-brainer. I will be far above 2 million points. I'm usually doing 1.6, 1.8. We don't really do much to make great score on Crazy Joe, so 1.6, 1.8. That's gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna get my 9 chess. I'm not sure what's in it, but... so you say the chests have design plans, polishing solution, and alliance token. That's what you get. Also cheat shots. Okay, that's really good. My Frostfire, mine is in 17 minutes. I'm also free to play. Do you have a recommended strategy? Of course, Lee. Welcome, Lee, of course. And I'll show you the free to play strategy today. We'll play it in very, very shortly. That's actually that soon. Am I registered? Did I think I get confused with the... I get confused with... Yeah, it's starting in 15. I thought it was in an hour, because we changed time not too long ago, so I'm getting a bit confused with that. Let me call back. So we'll play the free-to-play strategy. I have a video and there is a description. There is a guide in Discord as well. So let me find the video for you if you want to. I'll link it to you. But, I've been ranking in Frostfire Mind Science forever. I mean, when I started the game, I played that strategy. I found it on YouTube. It was, I did not invent anything. Any YouTubers was sharing the strategy at the time. I just took it, improved it a bit, practiced a lot, and yeah. That's really it. I'll just getting the video for you. Just need to swap a bit accounts on YouTube. I have stream. I'm streaming Frostfire Man every 4 weeks, every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks, whenever we have it. I need to that. That's February. That's okay. That's a long time. I might need to re-record one at some point because that's do not have the translation. Get a shareable link. I'm trying, Satran. Thank you very much. There are things I need to learn still and to, go deeper. But yeah, hopefully slowly over time, one event at a time, we make the best, the best content. Looking at both like the practical side of things, how to be efficient, and as well, like trying to dig for people doing math about the game as well. Because some events you have people doing simulations and deep, in-depth analysis about the math. how it could work or how it works, and it takes a bit of while to digest, to understand, to to make it understandable easily. So yeah, but it's very simply. It's really simple, but it's hard to kind of explain in. How can I explain in 5 minutes without kind of overwhelming you? But yeah, maybe watch it. Maybe watch it in 1.5. It's probably easier with the video of the support. What else do we need to do before we start? Let's get some of these out of the way. I might be jumping on the farm quickly then, because things gonna go quick. Because after we have Crazy Joe, so I might just prepare the farm for Crazy Joe then. Because I'm kind of confused. So how much? We don't get that many, right? It's not gonna go very far with that. Let me do as well one of these. Sat is okay. Yeah, fair enough. See, like I'm playing my farm so much that I I get to collect 9 hours of exploration mission stuff. I don't even have my auto hunt active anymore. But we actually don't want it. Because we're gonna do Intel quick. Should be this one, right? Intel quick, and then we do this one is far. Hey Star, hello friend. How is your Tuesday? I'm clicking too fast, the game is not following. Welcome to everyone, we're 14, that's nice to see, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So that's okay. So now we do a bit of that. We do a bit of deployment capacity. Can we get a title? With Frostfire Mine might not be the best time to get one. Yeah, we can. Oh, I'm scheduled to get the research, right? I'm not gonna push. I'm gonna do a bit of... Should I do a bit of that as well? Yeah, I guess, scheduling everyone for the, the getting all the times and scheduling people. Do you do that as well? Are you organized as a state? Or is it just a huge mess? But for us, we are cruising prep phase. That's all okay. Not sure, no surprise, nothing there. And then let's empty the base very quickly. So you always want to defend myself. And let's do 100, because I did not really pay attention to. Our prep is closed. Hope we don't lose day 3. I mean, day 3 is not too bad. It's really training that can swing, but day 3 can always swing as well, right? Can always have a bad surprise day 3, and like if they are... For us, day 3 we got surprised like, sometimes because they already had a lot of farm accounts. Like they made crazy amount of points, to be honest, some of these days. With so many farm accounts, so let me do infantry, like the weaker ones. Yeah, whatever. It's my farm. Who cares? So let's put all that, and then we'll do some lancers. All infantry. That's all okay. We got 6 out. No, I think it really depends, to be honest, in my experience. But maybe day 3, you know, if you have a lot of spender and a lot of... I used to track every day. It feels like, you know, like training, like a few wells going crazy on training felt to me that it's always like more impactful than a bit of day 3. But it can be, you know, it's a lot more than day 2. Day 1 can be very heavy if you have new buildings, levels, and not as much if you don't. Do we do... I don't think we have books. I think that the big issue... yeah, we don't have books, so there is no need to... We already done that off stream. I did that this morning. Maybe we get lucky on the books, but you know, we have like 10 treks, so we'll do them very quickly. Then I'll swap to the main for Frostfire mine. So we got Fabien level 2. I mean, I really don't care about Fabien on my farm. Like, I never do foundry, so it's like really... I mean, you still got a bit of point by not participating, but it's really whatever, to be honest. That's something I don't need to worry about. I guess I need to finish it, right? Our friend Romulus. I don't really need to worry about him as well, but we kind of done on the farm. Yeah. You know, we'll see. We'll see, but I don't think I need to push. I might burn a tiny bit, you know. I'll probably finish that 7 days. So I'll probably finish that a bit. That's how many speed ups. That's not that many. Wow. Let me smash on the main. That's nearly 19k. Yeah, that's a bit late to get Fabien. Let's go. Let's see if we get lucky. Pumpkin. 11 times the charm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That's still, you know, a lot of gems and speed ups, but I really don't think I'll get the city skin, guys. I really don't think... I don't want to buy the $100 pack. Not for a city skin, not on that city. Not on that account, not yet. 20k is kind of rare, right? So that's gonna pop every minute, so we need a Master Pumpkin King next time. Yeah, that's gonna... Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, someone got it. Someone got it. Yeah, you need to save some as well. That's a good reminder. But I need to do on my farm as well. And this one, what are we doing? I'm 26. Wow. People gonna fight for it. I'm gonna need to do a few million. See, like everyone trying to get the minimum points. So like if I don't want to play until reset, I'll have to put myself far above that. I think it's worth it, to be honest. It's if it was a cooking dish, I might have just gave up, to be honest. I might have just gave up, but So we do Frostfire Mine and we do Crazy Joe. So we can pop the pets. Pets are okay. We can do deployments. We're gonna burn for Crazy Joe. Do we burn deployment for Crazy Joe to progress Tundra albums? No. No, it's really not worth it. So we pop deployment, we pop that. We cannot do... we have that in an hour, so we cannot do much more. Cannot get any other buffs. Hey Leon, welcome. Welcome Leon. Here, nothing to do for 2 hours. Yeah, you mentioned earlier, so do you find you mentioned the state. Do you find yours? Do you know when it is? It's next week? Is it next week? Or the week after? Yeah, it's next week. It's during Alliance Showdown or Alliance Mobilization, so it's next week's transfers. Like mergers were 3 weeks ago already, so transfers should be next week. So I'm gonna... do I wait for troops? Yeah, that's gonna save me a bit of time of training. Yeah, joining Star? Or Star, are you joining Zen? Yeah, you might be close. You might be close this time. So that's good, training troops. I mean, I'm not gonna train troops this time, so... but I think I'm gonna start to fall off in terms of ranking. People are pushing with events and I'm not. So I get plus... I did not get any new ones, so that's a bit of a terrible one. Okay, so I can do that and hopefully be lucky and hopefully get one. And one new 3-star, but it's not finishing any building. But I am going... yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Wow, some people already pushed. So that's maybe the Crazy Joe people, so we'll see. We'll see. I'll do Crazy Joe twice today. I'll go do it on the farm as well, so... that's gonna be important as well. That's gonna be a lot of points. Something like that, whatever. Yeah, we're good, I think. Why did you go to 2242? What's up with that state? So how much you get from Frostfire Mine? It's based on ranking? Wow, you get... that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so they put some everywhere. They slowly over time they will put some everywhere, so... I don't know if I like to move out. I don't know if I will move out or not. My state has too many spenders and it's hard to rank despite 3 months of saving. Yeah, that's kind of the issue we have with some people starting to complain. Like, I hesitate to make a video about it. It's like, you cannot get it all right. You cannot secure prep phase and beat everyone and beat like most of the castle battle. And, you know, not having to comping to rank with spenders. It's kind of like pick or choose. You know, you have to make a... so... but I know we have some of like... we have some groups of weaker players, and not only weaker players, because there are sometimes, you know, with whales and stuff and spenders, they are like... you know... dwelling on the situation. Cheese Ghoul is 2242. Oh, okay. I forgot which state he was in it. Do you need FC5 camps? No, it has nothing to do with the camp for FC5 sats. It has to do with your War Academy, and you will need to War Academy to be 5. But I don't think you can have T11 Fire Crystal 1 if you want to. think that's totally okay. I don't think there is any restriction. It's separated things. I left my marksman camp at FC4 with the intent to finish T11 next month. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That could work. Come to 2,678. You guys are all kind of in the same. I mean, that's a lot of states, 400, but that's kind of close enough. So that's not such a great start. We have a lot of people here. Here it's crowded. Here is not. So, you know, I know which one I'll get. I'll get these two and then I'll get this one later. So that's gonna be the play. Here I'm not gonna get anything. Maybe I'll try to get this one first. This one, this one, this one, and then I'll go here. We'll see how it goes. Good luck everyone if you play. I mean, they seems to be doing great. Like, she's good. I don't watch his video as much as I used to. It's just, you know, making your own is like taking time that you might have spent watching others. Sometimes, but so that's really quick. You need to get let's get these. Let's get these. So I'm going towards middle. That's why there are less people. We got the movement speed, which is good, and then we should get, okay, someone ported, so we're not gonna get that one. I mean, the June moved here, so we have plenty actually that we can get. We just need to get to level 3 skill, which we are very, very soon. And then that means when occupying a vein, that's the right one. Let's get to it. $23, 30 sec. I'm getting it, no problem. So let's get these as well. So we got it around 25, 33, something like that. And let's see if we can get a few more of these. We probably can't. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry for that, guys. Wow. It's really not gonna help me. Do you hear me again? Is it back fully? Yeah, I have the internet. Hopefully it's fixed within the next 2 weeks for the cable damage. So that's hopefully that's okay. That's really hurting right now. So we should have new monster anytime now. That's the time they spawn. Okay, I am audible. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So I really need to get my skill up. So, you know, we need to do that. That's good. These are like level 2, a lot of level 2. Nobody is stealing my mines. A lot of level 2 again. I just don't really know where am I with these, with the 5k anymore. But, you know, I'll get it soon and that's gonna go back. So gathering speeds. That's gonna be okay for the skill. So it's a bit of a, you know, I'm still 8. It's not too bad. Not many people actually. It was crowded, but no, it's not anymore. So I'm happy with that. I cannot get JC and Gina. So that's a mistake because it's when I got the wrong hero first. I don't know. Oh, I farmed almost 200 plus shards in a month as free to play. Hero shards? That's not much. No? Is it much? Feels low. I never really counted hero shards. I have 2000 right now. I don't know what to do with them, to be honest. Like the VIP 6, VIP 12, sorry, does not seem it is such a big deal, but it is. It's really a big, it really make a difference. Maybe we have just more as well at that stage of the game, you know, but so that's the stage where we, you know, we don't have many patrols for the next 2 minutes. I'll see if I can find one quick, but we should not. So it's like, okay, gather a bit. And then we'll do volcanoes a bit later. And that's what, that's 70k. I'm number 2 because I got a lot of patrols, but you know, we'll see how it goes. When do I unlock Gen 6? I need to check. You can check on Discord. It's very easy. You know, it's very easy to do actually. It's just not very convenient because the spreadsheet is like massive, but it's not a complicated thing to do. So I'll wait a bit. These are coming back. Let me recall so nobody is late. I'm gonna send one back to trigger the 5k and check it from here if I get it. 9 sec, so it's gonna be 2012. Okay, this one we can get. And I need to get this one as well. Did I get the 5k? I think I did. Wow, I clicked on the wrong thing. I don't have that many volcanoes, so you know, I'm gonna gather a bit. I'm gonna kill some of these guys. It's weird that someone is doing that instead of doing a volcano, but why not? Why not? And then I'll get the vein again, the 5k. I need to keep track of the 5k. If someone noticed it, let me know. But with the it's so annoying that it's asking you every time if you want to, you know, attack someone. There is someone like I don't care. It's a PvP battle. Leave me alone. So let me, yeah, let me do that. Oh, there is one here. I forgot to join. Yeah, I mean, someone attacked me, but defensive victory. Like, these are all weak. Players nearby are all weak, so I don't even pay attention to, you know. So that's wave 3, so we need to be a bit better here. Because we're gonna teleport soon, and it's not the worst spots, I mean, but wow. I cannot get many volcano. So let's get some points. Let's get moving to somewhere. Yeah, people are taking them. Here is okay, right? So these two. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just trying to trigger the 5k, did not really pay attention, but hopefully it seems to be not too crowded, so that should be okay. All of these are safe. You know, I'm still doing okay, still number 2. Like, it feels like Frostfire Man is easy again. It used to be hard for a while, I guess some people give up, or I don't know what happened, but it feels that it is easy again to do. Let's track the 5k point, because that's really important, and I'm being terrible. So I got it, it was 1610. It was 1610. We don't really have many of these, so let's get gathering a bit. See if I can pop 1 or 2 before the next one. That's really good. That's gonna keep me busy for a while. I'm wondering as well if these are, you know, I think these are, no, they are not full. See, like, it's really good. Okay, some people are stealing this from me, but whatever. So it was 10, so that's perfect. We're gonna get the 5k again. We can recall the ones that are far. They're not gonna provide that much. It's level 1 tile anyway. I just really don't need to miss any of the, you know, yeah, they're starting to appear. They are starting to appear, so let's get them. I got used to do it on the computer after streaming. Like, it's, I don't think it's still as fast as on the phone or tablet. I still think I'll be faster on the tablet, but it's not too bad. I'm not struggling as much. Let's get the 5k again. See, like, level 2 mines are empty, some of them. I have 1 to collect here. I don't want to go too far from my base. I want to kind of keep my dudes. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get 1 of these. Hopefully this can be in time. Okay. And we need to pay attention to the time. In like 10 sec. Okay, when someone is coming back. I have this one to get as well. I have some plenty to get here. These 2 are good as well to get. Perfect. With Gina, so that's gonna be all okay. We are not really like bothering each other too much, which is really cool, to be honest. Sometimes it's far worse. What the time? You know, we're doing good. There are a lot of things to gather in the corners. The gathering will be just on time, but I'll do another one just to not try to get the 5k a bit sooner. I'm not sure if I did. 2 minutes. So I just got the 5k. So what? 11:48, 49. A lot of people are teleporting here, it seems. I might have found a quiet spot, but right now it's not that great. I mean, with that dude, you will have to face Tonton, mate. I have pets and 10%. That might be, you know, that could be a bit of a... There is a lot of corners together, and hopefully he's scared. Leave me alone and get the F out of my spot. So we said 48, right? That's 5 sec, that's a bit too soon. That's perfect. I mean, like... I've been there first, you know? Sometimes it makes people teleport, you know, so... Why not? Can I squeeze some points before this? That's true. I'll just be able to squeeze one of these, maybe. We're doing good. I mean, wow. Midi, she might have, you know, something I should check as well is how is middle going. Like, do you have a chance to get to level 3 spots? That's something I should check in the downtime as well. I find it really hard to do 6 volcano every time nowadays. I find it's still you teleported. I don't have a neighbor anymore. I made him go. I was like, nobody's gathering level 3, but... Yeah, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell, right? It's all Fire Crystal 9 and, you know, and 10 and stuff, so... So now I need to do... I'm like, delayed this one, the 5k by so much, so I need to get that going. Yeah, I never check for that, but I should, you know? I guess I should. But I'm not really much of, you know, I make my points and I get the F out of it. Some people like to, you know, team play and stuff. That could be a fun stream. So let's kill some of these. They are very close and we will get the F out soon. So that's, you know, 3 points. And then wave 3, we need to go. So let's see where they spawn. 1. Wow, they are very far. Wow, that's terrible. That's really not helping. I already find there is less volcano nowadays, to be honest. They are coming back from so far. See, they are not even back home. So let's get another spot. There were a few volcanoes, but not that much. I need to find it now. These will be occupied. But it's really annoying when you teleport and the zooming in and out. That's the best I could find. It's not really good, to be honest, but That's a level 9 dude that I'm kind of beating. So I need to get back to the 5k. I have no clue where the 5k is. Let's see if we can get something here. And then we need to... oh, I get beaten. Okay, these were my weak marches, so that's okay. I just need to get one of my best march to middle. So that's the best one. So we'll see 2 minutes. That's gonna give them enough time for their buff to fade away. We're gonna recall because we're gonna have the... I'll try to make people go away. With one march. If I can like scare them or something. Oh, I'm missing all the patrols. I have no clue about the 5k. That's the main issue of my life today. I mean, that's okay. 3 is not too bad. It's just, you know, I'm not sure to get middle. There's not much to do right now. Maybe I try my luck here, and I'm trying with Gina, and I'm trying with Bokan very quick. I need to change my marches for Frostfire, man. The issue is when you put your infantry first, right? Your biggest... in my march, the problem is that I have Gatot first. I should have Gina, so I'll always have Gina, you know, sent. That's how it should work for such an event. So 18 sec for impact. I mean, the dude is back here, so let's, you know, let's see if we get it in 8 sec from now. We did not. Let's try again. We did. So it's just before the minute, right? Attack defeat. Yeah. I mean, melee is like, she knows what she's doing. And the good news is we'll check in a sec, but that could be a very good news for us. So I need to keep pushing and I need to keep making points. See, she's the only one in the middle. That means it's only the leaderboard that will give the point. There is no like, yeah, like the stream. Thank you, Xen. It's only the leaderboard, right? So I really need to get high up there. I need to get. I might not be able to get back to 2. Like the dude has too much. Is too much ahead. But I need to get back. I have to stay 3 at least, and that's gonna be great reward for today. We're gonna get the free teleport in 1 minute and a half, as usual. I just cannot keep track of my 5k reward. That's really so bad. The days I'm a bit tired, I just cannot stream and do it. It's not that complicated, you know. I've been doing it for 2 years. Let's try if we can get it now, because that means we can get it 2 more times. I mean 3 more times total. That's really important. So we did not. So we will secure it 2 more times. I really need to... It's close to be walking to teleport in that case, right? When everyone is just walking back, if you just add the teleport. I don't want to use my teleport for that, but... Hey, Chris. Hello. We are doing Frostfire mine. It's going well, so all good. That's gonna eat the sec before. That's too bad. That's really bad. So 57 sec. 23. I need to find somewhere to teleport with some of these, right? Oh, but I forgot I forgot I was going middle with the march. That's gonna be it. We're gonna make the points. We do. That's above 400k. That's not... Wow, the dude is just above me. Yeah, okay. That's good. Let's go. I cannot do much more. That's gonna be too late. But as long as I'm 3, I'm fine. It's not amazing, but you know, that's a lot of charm. That's decent gem. That's shot tokens. And yeah, that's a whale. That's exactly what a whale should do. That's unbeatable. If you're a whale, that's what should happen. And she got, you know, a lot more from harvesting. Obtaining from pile, that's fair enough. Mine patrol. Oh, she... What? Yeah, of course. She killed patrol, but she... From common veins. Okay. Retreat? Why are you attacking beasts and not take the mine? Because it makes more points. That's why I'm finishing 3. The mines, you can rank as high if you are a whale and you can play middle. If you cannot play middle in level 3 mines without getting booted by other people easily, yeah, there is no, no point. It's not gonna work for you. That's just the way it is. So very quick, very quick. I'm gonna catch up on the chat in a sec, but we need to do... I have 4 minutes to do my Crazy Joe setup. So, and I always forget. Yeah, 1 sec. I just need to do to catch up on Crazy Joe. We have 3 minutes to go. What do I do? Who do I go? Who do I reinforce? Ah, I'm panicking. No, what do I do? Okay, let's do 1 neighbor for now. That's secured. Let's do 1 farm as well. Let's do... I've seen another farm. Yes. Nobody's in it. Hopefully the farm is empty, but we'll see. Might not be the case. Might not be the case. So let's do 200% infantry. Let's do... Well, we have people leeching. 2 minutes. What do I do? I should know with online. Paola is online usually, but she's reinforced. Emma is online. She's reinforced probably. No, Veronica, I'm sorry for you, but we do Crazy Joe. Crazy Anima, she's reinforced. Betty, all the girls are reinforced. Assassin is offline. That's a farm that's full. Gallant is reinforced. Burak should be okay. So like that's the issue when I do it. When I do Frostfire Mine just before Crazy Joe, then you know, kind of everyone is taken. And I never remember where I reinforced the week before, so... Oh, he's doing okay. Usually Chocolate is doing okay. Let's do Patrick, whatever. And I'll be able to catch up on chat. So what do we have here? We have the rewards, so that's all good. We got million of these, that's all good. I guess we got another Crazy Joe reward lost somewhere. I had that on my farm today. See, sometimes you get some goodies. So I'm gonna collect the shots for a month. I started the first of the month. So we're gonna see at the end of November how much we have. Which, you know, will mean I'll probably, you know, miss out a bit on this, but it does not matter. And now I'll adjust what I'm doing based on how they perform, but that should be okay for now. So Chris, I went first today on Frostfire Mine. That's good, good job, mate. So Johnny, why am I attacking the beast? That's what makes most points. So if I'm a whale, I just need to kill beasts and I rank up. No. If you're not a whale, yeah, it's not that easy, but yeah, that's the baseline, Johnny. I mean, you could see what I do, and here, let me copy that. So I pinned, I made a pin message, I don't know how it works, but that's the video guide about the strategy I've just done, and it's written on my Discord as well, if you want to. Salut Mitou, comment ça va? Bah écoute, ça va et toi? Ce soir, je vais débloquer les T11 archers. So you got it late. So Mitou is gonna unlock Marksman T11 if Sleeps is not taking over. What do you think is the best way to get first? So if you're a whale, it's simple. There is a very simple strategy. It's covered in my videos as well. I cover both the whale and the free-to-play strategy. And if your whale knows how to do it, you cannot compete. So I'll just show you again, but what happens. So we'll look at the Baldur reward and chest and whatever in a sec. And compare as well, because we got T4 red gear, so that should all increase. So let me go back to Frostfire Mine. Historical reward, so you can see how much you've done. So that's a whale that's played properly. That's between 550 and 650 for a whale that's played properly. So at the free-to-play, you can do something like that. You can go to 470 on the very, very good mine. You will go often above 400k. So if you do 400k, less than 400k at the free-to-play most of the time, you play poorly. Your strategy is bad or you execute it bad. That's just the way it is. If you look at, you know, at the ranking, this time I was 407. Here I was 409. Here I was 433. Here I was not doing good, 398, 95, so that happened as well. So you see it's always 400k. So if you do below that, you're not doing good. I just started to make French videos, Johnny, but I lived most of my life abroad, worked in English-speaking companies, play the game in English for the last 25 years for any game I'm playing. So I live in a world of English, like I'm listening to English YouTube, things like that. So that's why I do English. But I started a YouTube channel in French and I'll start to make videos, but I'll keep doing English. But I know I have a French accent. I'm making an effort with my pronunciation, but you know, that's what it is. Cannot change that, I guess. I'm not willing to, at least. Yeah, that's a... I kind of felt it was that kind of report, right? So T4 gear, T16 charms, that's a beast. Oh, Leon, sorry to hear, mate. If you want to say what's up, you can, you know, but I understand if you would not. That's, you know, the internet, I guess. So that's our friend Star. That did some... What did you do? Did you bully a noob? And it looks close, right? He's FC4, that's probably the main... If you win, that's probably the main difference, right? It's FC5 versus FC4, so that's a big... even if he has good percentages somehow, which is weird. Oh, that's your second March, right? That's why. But I guess that's just unless it's about the skill of the heroes, but I mean, that's in your favor a bit. That's very close anyhow, so probably FC5, yeah. Oh, you mean Frostmine? Frostfire mine. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, you can have bad days too, that's okay. So if you look at where I'm not making points, so you can easily see, right? Even, I mean, wave 1 is a bit not, it's not the best, but wave 4, I'm making, my farm is like only 2 people defending and there is no infantry in my farm. So that's my benchmark, 10k. My base is like, you know, that's normal, you make half of the points if you defend successfully. So that's all okay. So, you know, if I do half of my farm, more or less, it's good. So, you know, Burak is okay. Chocolate Belgium 2 is not okay. Sato Farm is okay. Sandman is not too bad. Stancy is a bit low. So I have 2 marches that are a bit low. And that's because she kept a bit of infantry. So she's taking some of the kills with that 100k infantry. And here, which is, you know, it will always be the case, right? You just want to know how much infantry they have. Because, for example, if he did not empty his city, which is the case, he got 900k infantry. So that's going to take too much skill. So I'm going to pull out. See, there is no point. Unless he comes online and he says, you know, oh, I'm emptying. Like, there is no point in defending someone with 700. You know, it's a full... He can defend alone, basically. He don't need anybody. Maybe he need one person just to be safe. But... I'll need to move that one. I just need to see where am I doing. Someone, well, if you want to reinforce me, but you're not gonna make any point. Second March, I tried to bully you. He tried, but did not work. So beyond, I'll just kind of settle on Crazy Joe and I can cover a bit more if you want, if that's not clear. But you have a free-to-play, you have a strategy, you are not guaranteed to get one, but you see, like me for the first year of the game, I finished top 3 and more than half of the time I was first because nobody knew how to play for the first year. You know, even if the guides were on YouTube already, I did not invent the strategy, it's been there. I played 2 years ago, the game, and it was already on YouTube, so... It's available, you know, it's even the one on many written guides in many places, so it's not very hard to find, but I just refined it and make it like very precise in terms of execution, so it's working. So that's wave level 7, and he's not gonna be online with his farm, so let me do a swap. And I just need to find who am I reinforcing. Who said they will be online, but these are, you know, too many troops. Ugurlu, El Patron, Osgur, Paula, Leonidas, maybe Leonidas. Or just pick someone online for wave 7. I just pick someone online. I'll see how Skiffney is doing. Sometimes she's not removing all her infantry, so it's not always the best. So all the points are going. So I got one chest. Okay, so that's the rewards from Baldur. So someone said that's, you know, these. So it's Chief Gear, right? It's the team of Crazy Joe. So you get, that's not too bad. You know, you get 9, I'll get 9 chests. You can get up to 10. So it's not crazy, but you know, with the fact that you get up to 50% more points with this chest, I mean, everybody else got the extra points, so. And I'll just compare. I need to find the image I took a while back. For Crazy Joe. That was a long time ago. What the heck? No, that's not that old. It's not possible. Oh, I did not save them. Okay. I took a screenshot of the rewards before T4. And I don't really know how much, you know, how big the improvement is. Image. That this one. It's exactly the same. It did not move. So they said that this is gonna be improved based on like T4 and all of that, but that did not change. And the Alliance? Exactly the same as well. So I'm confused. The patch note was saying it's gonna be you know, it's gonna be better. So we are wave 9 soon. So wave 8 is eating and Skiffney is full of troops. So there is no points. I mean, she removed some, but that's very little. So that's far too much. So I'll remove after that. The March I'll pull out to get to HQ. I have a question. Better buying the Halloween 99 for getting 400 hour speed ups or buying the regular small packs? It depends on the regular small packs you buy. Like if it depends if you care about the city skin as well, if you really want it, and that's a condition to get it. We'll check in a sec. I just need to take care of the HQ, but you know, it's not gonna take very long. It's hitting in a sec, so it just went through. And then I'll show you what kind of some pointers of how I think about it. You don't have to agree, but that's, you know, that's kind of how I think about this. So we want Lancers 25k. That was not 25k, and that's a lot of points if I don't send the right amount. So let's do it again. That was 2500. Can't wait to have T11 everywhere. It's gonna be a lot more simple. So the pack, because I bought until the 600, right? You get another pack. Then this one. You get the next one. Because this one has a lot of fire crystal and a lot of hero, lucky, whatever. So that's, you know, that's a low percentage, but I would say that's a decent pack. Because of, you know, you care about that and you get something from the candies. Let's put Sato is a bit stronger. He has better capacity. I do your Gen 2, so you should have, yeah. I don't know if you have the same content in terms of packs. They should be probably not as good. Potentially Gen 2. I don't know if these packs are scaling. Many things are scaling with gens, but these I'm not sure. But Gen 2, like, that's a big hint, right? Gen 2, these packs are bad. All of these are terrible. So if I was starting again and I was spending in Gen 2, I will go very, very slow on all of these because there will be so much more better Gen 4, 5, you know, and it's not too late. It's not too far from in the future. So what I will do, I'll get the basic very, you know, straight. I'll get Geronimo, because Geronimo, you're gonna use him for offensive rally, Gen 5, 6, and you can use him for bear forever. So my money will be on Geronimo if I started over tomorrow, and I will probably do that in, you know, not too far future. So I'll do Geronimo and Geronimo widget 10, because then, you know, you gonna smash bear damage forever. You can invest a tiny bit on Alonso's widget, but that's you know, that's really for big spender. But Alonso is gonna carry you for bear until Gen 5 as well. I don't know where is my Alonso. So if you have Alonso, you might not want to do widget 10. That's a bit much money, but you know, maybe 4, maybe 6. And Alonso to at least 4 stars, ideally 5 stars. That's gonna be great if you can, because it's gonna carry you for your bear and everything you do for quite a while. Alonso is very good. So usually you don't want to invest in heroes, but the packs are so bad Gen 1 and 2, then I will get the foundational heroes, and then I'll invest in something else. Gen 3, I'll do Mia, and I'll put a widget level 10, because that's great as well. You're gonna use her for bear for forever until Gen 10 plus. And I'll do seasonal events. So if you spend on some events, I'll do, even if they are all bad, in Gen 2, like all the packs are bad, the value in seasonal events is far higher than any other events. So if you consider, that's most likely better. I don't know what you have and the other packs you have, but that's 95% chance to be a lot better than whatever packs you have here. The only exception could be, there is no exception, I think. Probably there are no exception. One of the good packs are Myriad Bazaar, if you have them, that's once a month. Journey of Light, that's a few times a year. Treasure Hunter, that's kind of an event. Cashia's House, but these will get a lot better for you over time as well. Now I need to pick someone that's not too reinforced, and that's empty. Let's try here. That's kind of a weaker player in power as well. Let's try our luck. Uh, 20,000 candies. Okay. 3,000 chests, 400 hours. So that's the second and the third. You have like, you have 3 packs at 100 euro from what the spender told me. And that's the first one you get, and then you get 20,000 candy. So if you care about the city skin, 20,000 candy is good, but you know, city skin give you very little. But I think like these people that are here, they probably bought at least one time 20,000 candies, if that makes sense. But overall, the value is really, it's really if you want the skin. Like the pack itself is not really good. Like the first $100 is good. The second ones, and I mean the second and the third ones are really not as good. The value is really dropping. It's just, do I want the skin? Because you will get some reward from smashing the pumpkin and everything, but you know, it's not gonna give you the value of the pack basically. So that's not the best purchase. But if you want the skin, the regular packs overall, all of these are pretty bad unless you're a big spender, right? If you're a big spender, then some of these could be very valuable because you get only what you need. So let's say you want to increase your pets and you meet that. The value per item is not great compared to seasonal event and stuff. But the issue, like, when you have a certain level of spending, there are not enough value packs, and it's above 1,000 a month, right? Just to be clear. There are not enough value packs and seasonal events that you don't have to buy these. when you are at like below 1,000, you can wait for seasonal events, you can wait for Myriad Bazaar, you can wait for Journey of Light, you can wait for, like I said, Treasure Hunter. Vault of Enigma is good value if you have it. You can wait for all this stuff. And you buy them out, and every time you have one event, it's at least 200 euro more or less worth of pack. It's $185, so you know. Plus a few other packs, you buy some widgets, you buy a few weekly cards, and you know you are quickly 2,000 a month, and that's where you get most of the value. Yeah, Vigil, Gen 5, the last is 3 times 100 pack, and we 20 candies. Okay. Yeah, they changed it a bit, right? The last 2 packs. But they have 20k candies. That's what people buy them from. Don't buy them from anything else. That's not where the value is. But for me, like if I was restarting the game and I will have a budget of 1,000 a month, I'll buy out seasonal events. So at least the $200. I'm not sure I'll buy the second $100 pack, but I'll buy here $200. I'll get, you know, to the 1,000 milestone on Cassia. We cannot show you anymore, but we had the day before. So I'll unlock Cassia to the 1,000. I'll buy out Journey of Light, 185. I'll buy out Myriad Bazaar up to the first $100 pack, because the second and the third are not worth as much as well. So that's another 185. So, you know, you're gonna accumulate. And I'll buy some of the weekly cards, because that's one of the best values for some of them. At, you know, not always, but at some stage in the game. Like, that's the best value for Fire Crystal Shards. That's better than the commission pack. So if you want to progress toward T11, that's the best value in the game at the moment. You know, you would need to buy that. You could buy the Fire Crystal to progress as well. That's depending on your generation. That's not the best, but that's okay value. You will spend a bit on Frosty Fortune anyway. You will spend a bit on Mia's Fortune anyway. So like all of that will quickly bring you to 1,000. That's gonna be, you know, that goes very quick. Yeah. If you can calculate it if you want to be convinced, but every time I did calculate it, it's a no-brainer. It's really a big difference. I'll show you. Like, I don't know if it'll speak to you because you are Gen 2, but that's like we have a pack here, like a custom. It disappeared yesterday, but it's here on Sunday and Monday every 2 weeks. So that's a charm custom chest pack, right? So you can choose between the guide and the design. That pack in Gen 7, it got 25% upgrade. So that it gets to the maximum Gen 7. So we got Gen 7, every spenders, everyone was like, yeah, the pack is taking 25%, is great. I bought it, you know, quite often, $5 and $10, so not that much, but you know, $5, $10 to get the most value. And I compared it to a few seasonal events, and that value of that custom chest pack, even after the 25% buff, so when the pack is the best, was like at least seasonal events were often 30% better. The only issue with seasonal event is like you can buy a limited amount. Again, that's really the issue. You cannot buy everything, so you cannot do mithril. I mean, some you can, right? If you buy like a multiple time €100 pack, depending on how the event is structured. But if you spend a limited amount, like you buy to the $60 pack to get most of the value, you cannot do everything, so you'll have to pick. Sometimes you'll have to do mithril, sometimes you'll have to do charm, sometimes you'll have to do pets. And some events are better for one or the other, and we never know in advance. Like, we never know if Halloween will be better for mithril and worse for pets, and if Christmas will be better for charms and worse for mithril. Like, you have to kind of, you know, you don't control the outcome of your spending because it depends a bit on the quality of the event and how they are built. But yeah, like Vigil is saying, like packs in Gen 2 are really, really bad. Like I restarted the game on 3054, right, for 2 months, and I was shocked. Wow. When I saw the Gen 1 packs, and we had a dude that had a Meteor marching skin, right? So we had a dude that spent 10, 12k in 2 months, and I was like, that's insane. For the value of the packs, when you are used to like the value, you know, the later value, that's really, it was like, wow, that's rough. So let's see how I'm doing in the Alliance. I'm doing good. I'm doing first, that's okay. and I got the plus 48%, 35% point. So that's a good. That might mean people did not do crazy points yet. To be honest, we'll see how it goes. Je viens de voir que le pack Weekly Fire Crystal Shard est le même à ton niveau de jeu. Yeah, it does not improve anymore. Because there is no new Fire Crystal Shard. I mean, there is T12 next year, right? Someone contacted customer support and they said that T12 is next year, so at that stage it's gonna go back. But often what happens is like, okay, you get T10, T11, sorry, the packs for Fire Crystal Shard, they already get cheaper. I mean, that's when you get it. No, there is no stages, so it gets cheaper with the Fire Crystal building. But the level of the building as well. It increases not only with the troop, but because it cannot increase with the troop, there are no other level of troop yet, so there's only one. And it increases over time, so it increases with the buildings. Of course. So should I swap to a bit of wow. People still have all their troops. I'm wondering if it's a farm. Maybe it's a farm actually. Maybe it's actually a farm. Burak, Sato. So I'll try to remember who I send troops to. So let's do 85. 15. Let's do that. I'm kind of sending random troops, random heroes. So I had these people. I had Burak as well, of course. And I had someone else. Does not matter that much if I swap. I just don't want the person to be like naked and not being reinforced properly. He's online, so that's gonna work a bit. On the regular packs on the right side, you mean these, the deals? Like some could be better, right? Some of these are actually this one can be good. What you can buy Gen 2 is this one. If you don't buy a lot of to help you with the chief gear. The design plan is actually, it's one of the only places where you get much more design plan than everything else and you get a good value. Your percentage is not gonna be 7,000%, it's gonna be lower. But Gen 1, 2, 3, I bought this one regularly. So that's gonna be good. Charms is bad, just because you get a lot of design plan too, because you will likely be in a place where your gear is blue and purple and you cannot do anything, right? You cannot upgrade it because the only item you need is design plan. So that's one of the issues. You have the monthly card that I bought already. That is good as well, which is okay. Give you fire crystal and stuff. I don't know if you have this one. I don't think you have it yet because that's with fire crystal shard and stuff. That's a pack you got later and they added very recently, last week, like with the patch or something, 10 days ago, and that's insane value because it's I mean, it's real percentages, right? You get a bit of resources, but you really get essence stones, all you want. When you get the Journey Treasure, it's really good. Hero Rally, it's one of the best one at the beginning, but it's not great. It's really not a great pack. So Gen 1, 2, if you spend money, that could be an option if you are struggling a bit to get the hero shards you want, but that's overall very average in terms of value. And when you have Expert, which will be a bit later, the $5 one is great value. The 20 is good, but not as much. I mean, it's a lot of money. It's good as well. I don't know if it helps. Top right, but thank you. It's useful. Okay. Yeah, no, these ones are the worst one. These one are the worst one overall. Again, the weekly cards are okay. In there, the only one that could have value is if you buy widgets and if you're a spender again. You are really like a, you know, you are in the range of 1,000 plus and you need some widgets. If you buy the mystery badges and if you buy the widgets, then in the store with the mystery badges with a discount, you get them a bit cheaper that way than if you buy them from here, right? So here you can buy the widgets and they have no discount, and that's a low value pack. So if you buy the mystery badges and you buy some widgets, but that's not like that, again, that's really for spenders. I don't know how you spend. But you know, if you're above 1,000 a month, that could be one way people get them a bit cheaper, but it's not huge discount. You know, it's like 20% or something. That's still okay. Maxing a widget level 10 is like nearly $300. So you know, 20% is $50 more or less saved. It's not too bad. But you know, these are okay. But these one are, most of them are terrible by default. You will get regular, you know, oh, no. You will get regularly packs that pops as well. And, you know, one of the things you need to think of is like 3,000% is a good basis. And kind of everyone is suggesting that. It's kind of a simple way to think about it. But if it's below 3,000%, it's not, does not mean that every 3,000% pack is great. But if it's not 3,000%, it's probably not that good. We need to go to HQ, right? But you know, I buy some at 2,500 and stuff, but that's kind of a pointer. So we don't have that anymore. 2.2 million points. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Let's be fair, and then I'll do Crazy Joe in the farm in an hour, but I'll be offline. I might stay on everyone for like half an hour, max half an hour. Le jeu me propose, so the game offers me a Romulus pack, 200 sigil, 100 common sigils. Yeah. I mean, me too. If you are that level with Romulus, I mean, yeah, Romulus is stupidly expensive. So, which level is your Romulus? That means that, I mean, I'll open the Excel for the experts, but that means you probably need more than that to level him up, right? Or you need as much, so it's yeah. I really find like these experts crazy. I just cannot load it somehow. Don't know why it's not loading. Come on. So Romulus. So how much do you need? Where did they put that? XP sigil. So I mean, yeah. I mean, that's a, yeah. Level 60 to go from 50 to 60 to 60 plus, you need 200, and 70 you need 240, then 280. So you get, you get 10 levels, a bit more with that. But that's for me, that's crazy money for what Romulus does. But if you rally lead, you rally lead. So that could be okay. Yeah. It's very expensive, but yeah, if you rally lead. J'ai passé level 50 et le pack s'est proposé. Yeah. I mean, you get nearly 2 levels, right? You only get to 70. You nearly get to 70, so it's, So Johnny, like, we're talking with me too with packs, like I would not suggest to buy, but again, if you are a rally lead kind of person, it's a very different story. If you are, I don't know if you rally lead me too still. Probably not as main rally leader, but So boom, 100k points. Oh, that's weird. Why do? Oh, because I have a. I cannot view someone else expert, but she probably has not the same expert because she does more kills. They have T11 and I don't. They have T11 and I don't, so that's okay. So that's mostly it for the events. I just get the title very soon, I guess. When do I get the title to burn some speed ups? 5 minutes. So we'll do a bit of speed up and then I'll need to go. Wife is coming back home. We'll spend some time together. So that's 4 million for Crazy Joe. So yeah, I'm not gonna get close to that anytime soon. Oui, bien sûr, of course. But like, I mean, I did not see your gear, your hero gear and stuff, but if you think about the benefit of it, unless it gives you a lot of deployment capacity or something like that, it's probably the value is, that money is probably spent better somewhere else. If you have to think about that, even if you're rally leader only for your alliance, it's probably better spent somewhere else. I wanted to do that. I wanted to open these. We got 25, so let's see if we get a bit lucky. Yes, but we did not get any things to complete, so that's a lot of new pieces. But we don't have any things to complete yet. Yeah, it's it's getting closer, but that's far. I mean, these are missing level 5, it's gonna be rough. It's really not easy. These are missing a level 3, so that's one I could request, basically. That's one I could request, probably. Some people will give it to me. It's probably not too bad. If I can't tell that one, and I request. Maybe I'll try to get like the easier ones. I did not look too much about the value of Romulus, but the way it works for Romulus, that you need casual 1, that you need acquaintance 3, that you need casual 1, right? So casual 1. Yeah, so when you have him level 50 plus, 40 plus, 50, between 40 and 50, so not 50 plus, you need casual 2. You need casual 2 for the first skill, which is attack and defense. You need close 1, but that's very late, so that's okay. That's okay. That's probably wrong. Yeah, if you get him 50-60, you can do most of the skills, right? And that the issue is like, you know, speed ups, research speed ups, and books. So you don't really need him to be that that crazy. In terms of level, like, but that's, you know, with all with every it's just that you get increase your expedition size army, but that's not what you care about the most. What you care about the most is really this one, right? The rally capacity. And that if you have him maybe one more level, so you can buy, like, for example, if I were you and you really wanted to get the most out of your Geronimo, maybe instead of buying that Geronimo pack that's low value, maybe for a while, you know, you take the Wayfarer, maybe these one are better value by quite a bit, and you put these common sigils into Romulus for a little while, right? You do that for a while, and that's probably you can calculate it eventually. You know, if you consider like, I don't know how that's common sigils anymore because I got the pack, so it's 2, 1. Is it 5 only? 5, it's 10, right? It's 10, that's one is 50, it's 40, so that's 50. And they cost 25. I mean, that's not that... I mean, it's probably because you get more of the rest, right? But that does not look that good, while the percentage are far above. In terms of sigil, the packs that you were just talking about, they are not that bad. Do I want to do that? No. So yeah, so it's not too bad. But you can get, it seems you, we need to be calculated, but it seems you can get a lot more by buying like regular packs, and you know, you will get like a lot more points here with the Alliance Championship, so you will be able to buy these weekly, the 15, I guess. Did you guys have any other items? I've been having the same every week, so it does not feel like it's a dynamic thing. It's like, it's not like Arena, where you get 3 and they are random which one you get. It feels that you get the same and extra books. So I'm hoping that the last one is extra sigils, but you know, I'm never gonna get nowhere near it anytime. It's gonna take forever. Just catching up on chat, but that's all okay. So we'll do a tiny bit of speed up. Just checking, you know, how it ended up being. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm quite surprised. Oh, Gyurlu. So who did not play? Oh, Sol did not play yet. So we miss an alliance, right? So they are doing it right now, maybe. Oh, that's a bit low. Well, so people made points everywhere. It's okay. So we kind of need to do it somewhere else. Yeah, I think that's wise. Sorry, my neck is kind of getting stuck sometime. So let's get researching. So what do we do now? At that stage, there are not much to do. So level 4 is complete. Level 4 is complete. Level 4 is complete. Level 5, we have defense to do on marksman and lancers, but who cares? Then level 5 is, we have this one. That's a very long and that's a bit of attack, so that's something we want to do. Maybe we start with that. Trace days, 17 days. So maybe we start with that, we'll get some help. I have Flint 3 stars and he's my lucky wheel. How much I need to spend? Do you mean in terms of gems, in terms of in terms of shards, in terms of what? Well, I don't really have many research anymore, to be honest. That's pretty cool. I just see someone help me. So that's the main stuff is done. So should I do that because that's for everybody as well? That's already 10k, so that's a bit better. And we used... I still have 120 days, so I don't want to go too low. I really don't want to go too low. Mais Weapon Prep 4 m'a coûté 43 jours. I cannot really tell anymore. Cannot really tell anymore, so... So we got all the ones for all troops. So now, do we finish them one by one? Like, either I boost infantry, like attack and stuff, but that's not really important, or I boost armor on marksman, health, maybe health on marksman, maybe that's the first thing I should do. So Johnny, I'm not sure with... So the lucky wheel, the way it works. So ideally you will want to spin 120 times per. If you go to either 70 or 120 times because of this reward. Most of your shards are not coming from the wheel. Most of your shards are coming from this chest. So whatever you do, you will try to land on one of the chests. So for me, I needed 100 shards. So, you know, I spin 70 times and I'm stopping. Even if I have the gems, I could do 120. The way it works for heroes for you moving forward is you will have two events. So either you have King of Icefield or you still have All of Chief, but you know, at some point you will stop having All of Chief and you will have King of Icefield instead, and they will be very similar. There will be a lucky wheel as well. And that's every month, once a month, and then another time once a month, you will have SVS preparation. You will have SVS preparation. So every 2 weeks, you will have an event that you will be able to spin the wheel. And you get new generation of heroes every 80 days, more or less. It's gonna take you a bit less than 3, it's like 2 months and a half, 2 months and 3 weeks to get a new generation. So the game is made in a way that each time there is an event, so every 2 weeks, you spin the wheel to 70. You just stop at 70 every 2 weeks for, you know, 90 days, 80, 90 days. You will get him to more or less 4 stars. You will get him a bit more than 4 stars naturally, or, you know, because you will accumulate shard. If you want to get him to 5 star and to max him out, you will need to spin 120 times every event every 2 weeks. And the issue is like, that's too much gem for a free-to-play to do it all the time. If you spend, you can do it all the time. These 120 spin every event. But if you don't spend, you cannot. You might be able to do that for 1 generation, then you will have no gems anymore, and then you will need to accumulate, and maybe you do only 70 every 2 weeks for a generation, so you can accumulate some gems, and then next generation you do 120 again, something like that. And some people do a mix. They do 120 on one event, 70 on the next one, 120 on one event, 70 on the next one. So that's kind of the 3 options you usually consider. So yeah, let me know if it's helping. So you will have a chance to improve him every 2 weeks until you are in Gen 3, basically. And that should that's kind of giving you a good baseline about what to do with heroes. And 70 every 2 weeks is chill. Like you should have extra gems to do a bit of VIP. Not here, like VIP here. You should get a bit of gems to do some VIP. I mean, you don't have the prestige that when you are VIP 12, but you know, you can do a bit of both. And 4 stars is enough, unless again, you spend a lot and you want 5. But 4 stars is really good for what the hero does. Because often what you care about is more the skills. Unless you are a rally leader, you care about the skills more than the stars. So to get level 5 skill, you need 4 stars. So when you are there, you get like, for most players, you get 80 or 90% of the value. And if you are a rally leader, then you need 5 stars, right? You need to have them maxed out because that's a lot of stats. Like the last star is giving a lot more stat than, you know, than the other one because it requires a lot more shards. No, Philly is not really good. Philly is really like, you know, you have money and you are a rally leader and you want to have like all you can think of in the game and, you know, so you don't really need Philly. She's not really good. She's not that good. Just checking. Yeah, 78 day. I'm gonna stop soon. We'll see what we can do with that. Then that's gonna be good, right? Maybe I start this one yet. I'm actually surprised. Like one more 100 days of speed up, maybe a bit more. That's 26 days. That's gonna be yeah, another 150 days or 120 days and I'm done. I'm done with research. Hey, maybe I have a question. In the rush to Furnace 30, should I use speed ups only in event that give points? It's ideal and you have often at the beginning. You have them often enough. So that's ideal. There might be, you know, moments where you can work around that and do something else. That's probably okay as well. But that will be ideal, I think, overall. Oh, they have these as well. I still have these to do. So these are very quick, so let's do them. They are 2 days. I'll go down to, you know, 40 days or whatever. Because if I want to have a chance to... Because I think people went a bit crazy today, to be honest. Top 10 is like, what? Top 10 is... I'll never be... I'll never get that city skin, guys. Oh, I need to buy that pack. But I really don't want... I mean, I could really use it, but that's a lot of money, so... So I'm trying to get some help, but you know, I don't need that much. I just need to be a bit careful because next SVS I will want to do T11 and I will need to have enough speed up for that. So that's something I need to be a bit mindful. But I really wanted to rank here. And I think I'm safe with 52 million. But I might need to go to bed at reset, just in case. Do I do 10 more days of speed up? Yeah, I can do 10 more days. Natalia, Geronimo is far better. Geronimo is far better. Natalia is good, but she's falling off, you know, she's falling off quite quickly. I mean, you will keep her for a while, but, you know, she's falling off. Like, Geronimo, you will keep him for a very long time. So if you have to choose, you will eventually get to VIP, especially if you spend, you seem to spend, so you will get to VIP, you know, 10 and 11 at some point, not too long in the future for you, and you will be able to buy these and it will be strong enough to be used. If you max him out with the widgets and the stars, you can use him until Gen 5 or 6 for rally leading in offense. In defense, it starts to, you might want to use some other heroes sometimes, but offensively, you will use him until Gen 5 or 6. Gen 7 is replaced in all situations nearly. There are probably a few exceptions, but you know, 90% of the time you will replace him. But for Bear Trap, you will use him until, so far, like people are Gen 14, I think, the older states, they're still using him Gen 14. So for Bear Trap, you use him forever. When Natalia, she looks on paper, she looks very much the same. The skills are the same, are in different order. The widgets even look better on Natalia. But the testing from every, you know, people that had Geronimo maxed and Natalia maxed is Geronimo is far better than Natalia on Bear. He's far better in offensive rally as well. I have yet to see someone that said the other way around when they have both. So when they look, even Natalia sometimes can look more sexy on paper because she has the lethality offensive widget and Geronimo has an attack offensive widget. Geronimo works better. That's just the way it is. It just does. Hello Tonson, I have a question. Can I replace Mia with Rene at Bear Trap? No, you should not. You should never do that. You, like Mia, you're not replacing Mia anytime soon. You're gonna keep Mia until the end of time. I'm exaggerating the trait, but just so you get it. Mia is still being used in Gen 10, 11, 12. So there is nobody replacing Mia anytime soon for Bear. So Bear is very simple. It's Geronimo or Natalia. If you're a spender, right? If you get one of these, it's Geronimo and Natalia until the end of time, more or less. Mia until the end of time, more or less. So your marksman, your lancer, sorry, and your infantry are solved very, very quickly in the game. And then you just pick your best marksman. So your best marksman will be Alonso Gen 2, then it's Gwen Gen 5, then it's Bradley Gen 7, then it's Blanchett Gen 10 and stuff like that. So there are a few marksmen you will get for Bear. But for Mia and Geronimo, that just, you know. And if you don't have Natalia, if you don't have Geronimo, you have Flint, then you have Hector, then you have Rufus, then you have Gregory. So, you know, you have a pass. But that's all covered on my Discord. If you just have a look here, right? I mean, that guide is telling you to use Rene in Gen 6. This is pretty good, to be honest. But there are things we disagree, you know, I and other content creators disagree with. But here, you can try, right? But the likelihoods, you see, that's going up to Gen 12. Best hero, spender, is Mia. They suggest right now a bit, that's debatable. Because Mia is a bad rally joiner, so you cannot join rallies with Mia. She's a bad rally joiner because she does not stack very well if the rally leader uses her, and the rally leader will use her in Bear because she's the best lancer, so you don't want to use Mia as the rally joiner in Bear. While Reyna is a very good rally joiner in Bear. So it's better to have an extra rally joiner that is good, Reyna, Gen 4, here, and to use Mia all the way. That's my take on it. That guy, these guys, like there are two people making that. You can see them here. It's like King and Zilly and Noel actually as well. They disagree. You can do your own test if you doubt or if you're not sure. But for me, I'll use Mia all the way. Reyna the rally joiner. Same here. That the alternative best heroes and that the free to play. And you see even the free to play is using Mia. And you can see for spender, it's always Geronimo. Here they are using Gen 3, they are using Natalia. I have yet to see someone that does it. I don't know anybody that really tested it because Geronimo is so good. So maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know. Sometimes it's the synergy between hero that is a bit better, right? But you see that Geronimo is the best everywhere. And then, you know, if you don't have Geronimo, then you can use Hector a bit, or you can use Magnus, or you can use Gregory or whatever, you know, and you can use Flint. So that's on the official Discord. That's not made by me. That's made by guide makers on the official Discord. They don't make YouTube video. They just make guides on the official Discord of the game. And that's on my Discord as well, you know, with a credit going to them. That's actually more than them. That's 3 people. That's Dilly, and that's Noel as well. So these people get the credit for their work, of course. But that's kind of how it looks. So if you are bored of Mia, you know, you're not gonna change her anytime soon. I have Hector 5 stars and Geronimo 2 stars. Very likely. So I'm in the same situation as you. So I've made a lot of, and that's very confusing to me because I've seen other YouTubers and other data telling me otherwise. So what I tested the same, the same things, like same amount, same troop ratios, for about 2 months. So I use Hector, which my Hector is 5,000 maxed out, but widget level 4, but Hector is a defender, so it does not impact bear. The widget of Hector is just giving a bit of lethality to infantry, but I use 5% infantry, so it does not do any damage extra Hector. So I compared Hector to Flint, because Flint is the second one that is suggested, so the widget is a bit below on Flint, but you know, that's infantry that do not really do damage. I'm using less than 5% actually of infantry. But you know, skills are level 5, so I compared Hector, Flint, and Geronimo. That my Geronimo is only 2 stars. I just spent a tiny bit to get these, you know, 6% of health and lethality, which is additive. Even if the wording is confusing, it's an additive, it's plus 6. So if you have 1000, it's 1006, it's not 1060. So it's additive percentages. He has skill level 3, and Geronimo was the worst, Hector was the best, and Flint was the second best on my test. When, if you look at King Shield test, for example, he made an in-depth video about his test, and he has similar situation. I don't know, don't think he tested Geronimo. He might not have him 2 stars, but he tested Hector and Flint, and for him, Flint is doing better. And the last time I've made some tests, like months ago, Flint was doing better. But right now, for me, Hector is doing quite a bit better. He's doing like more or less 10% more than Flint, and then Geronimo, like 2 stars is not as good. So Geronimo 3 stars plus a widget is very likely better because you get level 2 widget will be 5% attack. So if I would just spend a tiny bit on Geronimo plus invest a tiny bit on the widget, I will be better for bear than my Hector or my Flint. But that's where it's at. So I don't know if it's helping you, Alex. Next week or the week after we have Gen 9, so I'll be able to test Magnus. That should replace Hector, and that should replace Flint as well, but it's gonna take a while to max him out. And next SVS actually. Next SVS, so in a month I should be able to test if Magnus is better than Flint and Hector in about a month. And then Gen 10 you have Gregory, and that's supposed to replace Magnus as well. So yeah, so you have a few options a bit later down the road. But yeah, I'm sorry for your for your Mia. But you know, test René. The only issue with the thing I've shown you is like they don't give troop ratio. I mean, I think they do actually. Let me not be too mean with them. If you look here, so the way you read it, right? Because it's not always easy to understand what they've done on this one. So best heroes Gen 6 for them is Geronimo, Reina, Wayne. Right? There is no alternative best heroes. Well, it's gonna be Gwen. And to be honest, it's very surprising that they put Wayne. Gwen is doing a crazy amount of damage on bear. She has a better widget, so I'm surprised about the Wayne here. That's surprising to me. But you see, you have the details, right? Here you will want troop formation. That's 10, 36, 60, right? And you have some details, so you will need to read the details every time. But that's something to, if you focused and if you read the detail, that might work. But here they suggest René, but they suggest René if you don't have Geronimo, Mia, and Wayne. Because that's the best options. And that's the alternative free-to-play, best option that you can do at the free-to-play. And it's probably because they see a better synergy with Lynn and René and Hector than with Hector, René, and Mia. But then with Bradley, then the synergy with Mia is better again. And they are using 10, 20, 70. Due to René's skills, you will need 20% Lancer in your rally, otherwise René won't improve your damage that much, right? So it's even written here. So if you want to use René, you need to change your... or you don't see it because it's on the side. Let me do that for you. I mean, you can check it on my Discord or on the official Discord, but if you look here, if you wanted to use René, it's tell you the formation 10, 20, 70, right? And it explaining why. So, you know, try it out. My recommendation will be very simple and not to bother too much. Like Mia is good enough. Flint or Hector, whatever you think is best for you or your test. Like I'm confused because I've been doing tests in the past and Flint was better. Other people doing the test, Flint is better. I do the test, Hector is far better. And I tested on 4 bear each. So that's 20 rallies. It's not a lot, but you know, that if I test 3 rows for 4 bear trap, between the time I have buff for Foundry, between the time I'm keeping my pets for local, for SVS battle, like there are many bears I cannot count in the test because they are not on the same base, right? So that took me a month and a half to do 3 rows for 4 bears. And then I will start to, you know, to upgrade my expert, and then in a month I will start to burn like all my bags, and then I cannot use the data anymore. I need to wait. So it's hard to test. It's really hard to test unless you have a full alliance and you are like aggregating like data of a full alliance. So that's a bit tough. Salut tonton, j'espère que tu vas bien. Salut Quentin, merci. Bah, j'ai commencé à enregistrer. So I will start a French channel. I don't know if you get... Je sais pas si tu comprends l'anglais, Quentin, dis-moi. Sinon, je te réponds en français aussi. But I'll start a French channel on parallel, like, you know, it does not change anything on the English one. I'll just actually practice on the French channel, like more structured video. So like right now, the way it works for video, I turn on the camera, I prepare a bit if I need to. Most time I don't need to because I understand the game well enough, and I just record. And if I make too many mistakes, I edit. If I don't make that many mistakes, I just publish the video. I make a thumbnail and I publish the video. Because, you know, it's not my job. I have other things to do. So, you know, video can take up to half an hour to 3 hours. If I have 2 or 3 videos in a row that I need to edit that takes 3 hours, you can imagine that, you know, I have a wife, I have a job. You know, I'm getting behind on many other things. So it has to be effective. But for the French channel, I will actually, like I started to record, I will make a bear trap video for the first one because that's the foundation of the game. So I recorded the intro. Tomorrow I will record the part 1. The next day I record the part 2. The day after I'm gonna record the part 3. The day after I'm gonna record the part 4. Day 5 I'm gonna edit it. Day 6 I'm gonna make the thumbnail and stuff. And over a week I will try to make like a video that's properly structured, which, you know, people criticize me for. Sometimes it's not. And that, you know, that's just the way it is. It's either I don't structure it and I make a video, or I don't have the time and I don't make a video. So it's not like I can do both, you know, sometimes. Some days I have an hour, so I'll record and you get what you get. And if there are like mispronunciation of words, because English is not my native language, as you guess, it's just gonna be the way it is. Else I'm not publishing the video, and, you know, I'm gonna publish it the next day and re-record it, and then it's gonna be too late. The information would not be very useful or stuff like that. So it's a balancing act between quality and, you know, outputs. And I'll try to really use the French channel to learn how to do higher quality. So when I'm doing like a very fundamental guide video like Bear Trap, like maybe Crazy Joe, like maybe SVS, like maybe Foundry, I have practiced many times, you know, recording by parts, structuring the video, editing, and then hopefully I can make, for some time I will make like, even in English, I'll make these like more quality video, more structured, hopefully, maybe not shorter, but like, if they are long, they are not missing anything, right? They are very complete. Sometimes I make a video and the day after I'm like, oh, I forgot this and this and this. And, you know, it's just the way it goes. So yeah, so hopefully I publish a video this weekend in French, and I'll announce it as well and on the channel. Please share it. You know, that's really important to help. If it gets traction and, you know, if the channel is working, then it's a lot more motivating for me to keep doing more of that. But hopefully it will help the English channel as well. And I'll start a third channel, which will be me playing other games. So I'm a PC gamer mostly. So I'm playing that on PC. I'm on a chair. I have a keyboard. I'm a PC gamer. I don't usually play only on mobile. I don't play on console. So I'll make a third channel where I, you know, like play other games. I'm just streaming other games. There is no like guide. I'm not gonna make guide because I'm not, you know, as knowledgeable or as good. It's just a way for us to hang out if you care, you know, if you just want to have a chat to discover the game I'm playing, whatever, you know. There will be so that third channel as well, which again is things I'm already doing. It's games I'm already playing. I'm just not streaming it. So I'll try to stream it more often. That will be the kind of the ecosystem, and there will be one Discord and that's it. And then over time I'll be streaming. I'll need to see how I can stream at least on Twitch and YouTube and maybe Kick, but Kick is like I don't know. I've heard bad stuff about Kick, so I don't know if I want to stream on it yet. But I might do like Twitch, Kick, YouTube. Yeah, it's getting busy. I enjoy doing it. I always wanted to create content, so I have a French podcast as well on, you know, on love relationships. So it's a very different topic. It's a very, very different topic. But I've been doing content for the last, you know, 5, 6, 7 years. Written content. I've been having blogs as well. So I've been blogging a bit, which I moved to podcast because I preferred a lot podcast than writing articles. It was a lot more fun to me. Then I streamed a bit video games like 5 years ago, but that did not. I was not consistent, and I stopped very quickly because, you know, real life and priorities change. So I've been, you know, tipping my toes with this thing for a while. That's something I like to do. I really enjoy doing it, and I think Whiteout Survival was the kind of the perfect game for me to do that. And I think the French channel is, you know, there is more or less nobody doing like very good guides in French. Like there are people that are doing like highly entertaining content, and sometimes they do guides and they are very nice people, but they are not that much into like playing properly the game and optimizing to play the game properly. And, you know, we have quite a few French people in the Alliance, and they have been asking me forever to make videos because they don't want to listen to English. And now that I have the AI translation, it's not that good as well, right? But actually I have Spanish, you know, I have people listening in all the languages that the YouTube AI translation is giving. So, and eventually at some point, if I do a better video in the French channel, you know, until I record it at the same quality in the English, you will have the AI translation, right? But the French channel, it's not gonna be about news. Like if we have a seasonal event, I'm not gonna cover that probably. I'm just gonna cover the really fundamental things first. So like Bear Trap, again, SVS, KOI, Foundry, like all of these big pieces. And maybe like some kind of a philosophy about how to spend or not to spend. What are the traps to avoid, you know, pets, experts, like all of these big stuff. That's kind of where I am with the channel, so you guys kind of get a heads up. I'll probably announce something this week to the Discord. I just need to have some hours to set up I started to set up the French channel, but it's not fully there. I need to spend some time doing the settings and stuff. And then I need to set up the third channel, and then I need to set up OBS to stream on 2 or 3 platforms, which I'm not an expert in OBS at all, so T'es une alliance français, Quentin? Like, are you in a French alliance? SVS is, you know, we are cruising. We had, I don't know, yesterday, if you look at yesterday, yeah. 4 million, nearly 500 million. 470 million. Today it's another nearly 200. I think they're gonna try hard on Beast Day. I've seen some screenshot of them saying that they're gonna try to push really hard on Beast Day and maybe training. I don't really know. I don't really follow that too much. But they might push. But you know, like I have the title in like oh, I got the title now. Oh, I got the title now. So we can do that quickly as well. But I don't know if I want to push, to be honest. I don't think it's needed. I really don't think it's needed, so we will do a tiny bit. We'll do a tiny bit. So that's some Crazy Joe points. What else do we have? Let's recall troops. So if you basically play right now, I'm playing PO, Pass of Exile 2, Diablo 4, and I'm playing the beta, the demo version of Heroes Might and Magic's Olden Era. I don't know if that speaks to you, but that's kind of a crazy game for me. I spent countless nights playing with friends for Heroes 3, Heroes Might and Magic 3. Like being like one last turn, and then you watch the you know, the clock. It's like 5 a.m. and you're like, shit. the last turn was like at, you know, 11 o'clock the day before, and it's 5 a.m. and you're like, okay, I keep going. I don't care, you know, until we win. Bah écoute, moi je veux bien, ouais, je veux bien que tu partages quand ça sera fait, ouais, le français. Parce que je pense qu'il y a un gros besoin. Moi, j'ai pas mal de gens qui m'ont demandé. Et si la chaîne, elle décolle, je pense que je peux faire plus qu'une vidéo par semaine. Si c'est mou, qu'il y a personne qui regarde, que voilà, ça va. C'est jamais trop motivant. Mais si jamais ça décolle et que vous aimez bien, mais il faut que ça plaise. Hein, faut pas se forcer, quoi. Si c'est bien et que ça plaît, il n'y a pas de problème. Ce sera avec plaisir, en tout cas, si jamais c'est bien que ça plaît, que vous êtes chaud. So let's train a bit. I'm kind of hesitating. Do I train a tiny bit? I have what? I have 100 days. So all the important ones are maxed, so let's do one. I'm not gonna speed it up. That's gonna give us a tiny bit of points. Just wait for that one. I'll maybe do 20 days or something. I'm trying to basically do research that help damage on bear, right? So I'm doing... should I actually... Just let me check something I did not pay attention. I don't even have a widget on me on my So if you want a widget on older generation, if you want widget on Geronimo and you want widget on Mia, because you can do that with gems. That's nearly 50k gems, so you get 100 of these tokens. And for us, 100 of these tokens give us 10 widgets of Mia. So it's 1.5k gems per widget, which is very cheap. So that's one way to get it. And that's gonna boost. I'm gonna put the widget level 4, and that's gonna boost the damage quite a bit. And can I do widgets today? I cannot do widgets today. Widgets will start to be only here. But that's something I can already do, is convert these to Mia. That will start to do much more. And then I'm trying to do a bit of lethality on, you know, marksmen and lancers, so that do a bit more. That's what's lethality, so we'll start that after. Maybe we do, that's kind of maxed out for most of it. This one is 2.5% attack. I missed something, so this one is, yeah. Let's do some of the small ones. That's very nice. That's super cool. Like that, you know what? The thing I'm missing the most is like I don't have the time and the willpower, to be honest with you, to do like to put the videos into macros that can that people can share with their alliance. So it's not that they don't have to watch the video, but you know you know that not everybody will watch the videos, right? That's just the way it works. Many people won't watch the video, that's just the way it is. So it's more like I'm just checking what I do. That's 4% lethality. I think that's enough. That's not much, but I think that's enough. That's a bit more points. That's a tiny bit. I need some gems, so that as well allow me. No, I'll burn one more. I'll do this one. I'll do the lethality everywhere. I'll do the lethality, see if I can get some help. And then I'll start like a 44 days. So yeah, it's having someone like I'll dream to have like people that do because to be honest, I'm like too lazy to do it. I won't do it. I know myself. I've tried to convince myself to do it many times. It's like, how do we turn the videos into macro that people can just educate their alliance with? That's the part I'm disappointed basically in what I'm producing, and what the link is missing is like that will be amazing. That will be so amazing to have that. So if someone is already doing it, you know, please just post them on Discord so we can all learn from it. Can be shared, because like many people in my alliance, they don't know how to play the game as much as you guys, because they don't watch. And I don't always tell, right? When it's very important, like experts, and I take the time, but sometimes I just don't have the time. Like just recording, Discord, comments, DMs, in-game, Discord, YouTube is like, in average 2-3 hours a day. Some days it's 4-5 hours. So it's like, plus, you know, being a R4, I'm not doing much as a R4 right now, and that's on purpose. Plus being a R4, plus playing the game, you know, plus doing everything else in life. It's like, it takes a bit. So, not to complain, but just, you know, just so it makes sense as well. Because sometimes it feels like it's not much to transfer a video in a macro, but, you know, when you're already 3 hours a day invested in the project, it's like the extra half an hour that you don't want to spend. But we'll get there, we'll find a way. That will happen eventually. So that city is done. We can spend here a bit. Here we can do the XP because we don't need the resources on the farm. I'll slowly wrap up. I was about to do that 25 minutes ago, but activity drops a bit. I'm tired. Wife is back home, so I think that's a good time. It's a good time for today. So yeah, SVS prep is okay. I'm gonna smash the pumpkin a bit. On my farm, I don't care that much. I'll make it go to 15k, I'll help, and I'll smash on my main. I might just leave it, you know, if you guys are interested. But I might just pop off 2 minutes, just say hi to the wife, and I'll come back. So am I getting lucky? So not too much, but that's quite a bit more to spam. I might need to work actually. I'll check WhatsApp. So another one, that's 13k. So I'll stay on the mini. I'll move on the main at 15k when the odds are a bit higher. So that's nearly 15k. Let's let's smash that one and see and swap. That's because we have a lot to do, so I need to keep some for tomorrow, but that's not gonna be that important. Do we need to do what here? We just need to send one more of these with her. We can see if we get lucky as well on the rewards for the albums on the farm, but I don't really care that much as well, so. That's 6 minutes, 40 minutes, so that's soon, and let's smash. We are 15k, that's perfect. Et aussi, Quentin, je pensais faire un stream par mois, peut-être, en français. À voir quel événement, mais... sur la chaîne française, du coup. Donc 4 vidéos, un stream par mois, et puis peut-être que je fais un peu plus de vidéos pour couvrir des trucs basiques, mais on verra. On verra ce que je peux. So that's gone for now. No smashing anymore. No smashing anymore. I'm really surprised that this is nearly done. That feels so weird to me. That's 26, 20, so that's 20, no, that's 28, because I don't get the buff anymore, right? So that's 50, 65, 65. Let's say it's 15 as well with the buff and stuff to round it up. That's 80. That's gonna be 30 each at least. Let's say 35, that's 70, that's 150. And that's it. And that's maxed out. And then I have what? I have these. That's gonna take forever and they are bad. I just had this one. So I might have like 175 days of worth of speed up. And that's whenever I need to do a mission with speed ups, I need to do it here. That's crazy. That's really crazy when you think about it. I felt I'll never complete the, the training. I felt it was a never-ending task. I really felt that will, you know, last forever. Y'a pas de soucis, Quentin. À tout à l'heure. Oh, je vais pas tarder de toute façon. I'm about to go, I think, guys. I don't think I have much to offer you to do in the game. Everything is done. It's kind of boring. If you have questions, I can say 5, 10, no problem. But they have not been questioned for a while, so I'm assuming that's okay. And you know, sometimes people say it, but I know many YouTubers, you know, probably mention it in their videos. I'm trying not to be too heavy with that. But, you know, if you care to support me, you don't need to pay anything. You just need to, you know, comment and subscribe. That's really it. You don't really... It's hard to get how much it does for YouTubers. You know, it makes videos like be watched so much more, which, you know, give ads revenue, which for me is like supporting the projects I want to do. Like I wanted to do a restart project, which is mid-spender, and that I cannot afford right now. So that's simple. So if the channel grows, I can afford it, and then I can do it. It really motivates as well. You know, I wake up in the morning, I have, you know, DMs, question on Discord on question on YouTube. It's really, you know, really exciting to wake up and to, you know, people having either, you know, finding something exciting about the game or just, you know, helping people. I love to help people. That's kind of my career. Outside of gaming, it's kind of what I've been doing most of my life, is helping people. so yeah, so it's really a big thing. So, you know, if you like what I do, and I'm rarely, you know, I'm trying to just mention it briefly sometime, but it really does a lot to just subscribe, comment if you can, like, with these kind of things, right? That's really a big one. And it, you know, it costs you nothing. And, you know, me being a YouTuber, I'm actually trying to do it more at I consume a lot of YouTube, but I'm not liking, I'm not commenting, I'm subscribing though. So I'm really trying to comment and to like, because yeah, that's really supporting people, you know. That, and it's just not just me. Any guys you watch, any, you know, girl, whoever, podcast, you know, that's really does a shit ton for them. So 3 questions. How is prep going, Springy, I guess? Prep is going easy peasy, no problemo. So that's prep. That was yesterday, and nearly 500 million, and today it's both. Yeah, it's 200, nearly 300 now. So yeah, so very much easy peasy. My stage just got Gen 7. Edis is worth getting. Edis, I'll pronounce it right, I try to. Jason. For me, she's on the list of heroes to get. She's amazing. I really like her a lot. I find her, she's really strong in exploration, in arena as well. Some people disagree with me, but I really find her very strong. And depending on what you've done, of course, for me, heroes are always into context, but the way it works for most free-to-play, you will get Flint, Hector, and you have a big gap. And Edis compared to Flint, so it's a day and a night. And even for me, I had Amos, and Amos was, you know, widget level 4. Amos was maxed out. Edis, it was night and day. If you picked up Wooming, maybe you can skip Edis, right? Edis. You can skip, you know, if you pick Wooming, maybe consider skipping her, because you will have Gatot, and Gatot is a very good defensive hero. He's a very good infantry defensive hero overall. Widget is okay, skills are okay, he's a very good hero. So, and you might want to do Magnus Gen 9, because Magnus is replacing, in theory, I need to see, but I'm not there yet, it's replacing Hector or Flint for Bear. But Gregory Gen 10 infantry is replacing Magnus, so you might want to skip Magnus, because you get another one Gen 10 that's replacing him. But that's kind of how I think about the... yeah, Bradley is like... don't miss Bradley. I mean, you will see it. Like, if you don't have Bradley 3-star plus, And if you face someone in arena with Bradley 3-star plus, you will lose 99.9% of the time. You will see it's insane. Bradley is insane. Like, the day I put Bradley 4 stars, I gain like 20 or 30 level of exploration. Same with everything else, right? Oh, we have the Crazy Joe in the Farm Alliance. Right? And I want the point of the Crazy Joe in the Farm Alliance, so I'm gonna join with my 2 accounts. So you can do Crazy Joe as many times as you want per day, or as many times as you can. That's no problem. The ranking, it's not accumulating. It's just your best score with an alliance in the one you use to rank and for rewards. So that's just the way it is. So for Tundra Arms League, you might want to do so we do Crazy Joe at the farm tonight to help a bit. That's 11k, so that's okay. So let me reinforce Tonton. What can I do? I need to do 100%. I need to do 100. And I'll do, I think I'll just remove it, to be honest. Wow, that's so bad and stupid. Let me do what? Let me use 2k gems. How to position your troop for the bear to quickly join for fight. I'll answer that in a sec. Johnny, sorry, I missed that before. So just let's, I think I'm gonna occupy, I think I'm just gonna occupy and I'm gonna not reinforce anybody so people can't make point, because that Crazy Joe is gonna be very easy to do. It's gonna be like low level Crazy Joe. So I just not want to burn. So I'm gonna just remove all the troops. Does not matter, so I just need level 80 heroes because I don't have all of them 80 on my farm. I just need to pay attention for that. And I have a 20k level 8 infantry. So I'm gonna attack. Gonna attack Sato. Just so he's not stressed. That's gonna give him kills. So that's perfect. Let's get it back. I'm a bit lazy to wait 10 seconds more. So that should be okay. How much did we kill? Yeah, we killed 30, we injured, so that should be all okay. Now we should be able to get not 75, we said 80. Yeah, you see, I cannot get all infantries anymore. So we just need to do that. And because it's gonna be level 1 Crazy Joe or something, just infantry is gonna be enough with my main. So I don't need to stress too much. Up, 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 up. And that's it. And that's it. And I mean, I'm not gonna make points on my... Let me not make that, just in case. Just in case. Don't want to read infantry before. And let's get points on the main. And because these are farms and some of them are very weak, you know, you might want to send like good troops, good heroes as well to them, not just like joiners. But on my farm, I can just send joiners. That's all okay. And that can be 100% infantry again. Do I need to do 2k as well? Yeah. That's gonna be a lot more points, so let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, we're gonna fight for the farms, right? So that's okay. We're gonna fight for the farm, so that's all okay. That's fair. Just if it's someone weak, you know, I'm kind of sending my second best heroes, right? So that's giving them a nice boost. So my farm I'm gonna send again, and Uguru. He has a lot of power, so I don't know if he can really empty his base. I'm not Air 4. So let's go Felix. Felix is weak, so Felix is gonna get some of my decent heroes. I could send my best as well eventually. So here we're gonna send these. That's not insane without pets, but you know, it's okay with the buff. It's 3 points, so you never, you know. Oh, I missed that. Okay, fair enough. Here we want to take that. So that's something you can do if you want to rank some of your whales. I did not talk about that for a very long time, but you know, if you want to do that for some of your whales, you just, even if you do Crazy Joe level 5, you just leave 6 farms for your whale that they will defend alone, empty farms, and yeah. And they will make a lot of points. So that's all good. So that's the last thing we need to do. And I will need to register. Ah, that's removing the registration in AC. That's something we need to pay attention. Because that's gonna... That's really important. So I still owe you an answer, Johnny. I still owe you an answer. That should be okay. So, how to position your troops for the bear? So the way it works for bear, you have 2 options, right, to join quickly. People are joining from the Alliance chat, which I dislike. You just click at, you know, just click on the rally that's popping up and you join, but that's 1 more click. For me, so I prefer to join from here, right? You have the rallies and you join the best ones. And the way I set it up myself, but you do whatever you want, is it's in order, right? So 2 is my own march for bear. So that's when I'm sending my rally. That's a preset. I have, you know, number 2. Then 3 is my best rally joiner. So that's JC. So if you are Gen 2 and you don't have enough marksmen, for example, to send a lot of marksmen in all the marches, you will send most of your marksmen. A little infantry, you can do 10% infantry, you can do 20% infantry, 20% lancers, 60% marksmen on that march. And you will try to join the best rally you can with that march. So the best well, the biggest spender, the the monster of your alliance, you will join with Jesse because that's the best joiner for him. And you will put more marksmen, so you will get more points. Then, you use Jasser and Siyun, so that's another set of march. So there are, 3 and 4. So you might not be able to send 6 marches with full troops at that stage of the game for yourself, but you will be able to send maybe a bit of marksmen, maybe a lot of lancers and a bit of infantry and stuff like that. So they are pre-saved like that. Just for me, I have enough troops to send whatever I want to whoever I want. That's not gonna be the case for you. So often you will make most of your damage from the main rally of your alliance. So you will want to use that with Jesse and put, again, 60-70% marksman in there. And the other one, you can split your troops. That's okay as well. And I have a 6, like my number 6 is my march without heroes. That's really important because on bear, it's better to send no heroes than sending heroes that are lowering the damage of everyone. So if I'm sending, because these are the 3 best ones, Jesse, Jasser, Siyun. If I send, let's say I'm sending these and the next one that are coming up are these ones, like I'm gonna not, if I'm the one sharing the skill of Hector to the rally leader, I'm gonna lower the damage of the rally. I'm gonna lower everyone's damage because we are sharing the wrong skill. And I don't know if you understand that. Let me know if you don't. But if you do, that's simple. So it's better to join with good heroes and join with no troop for the other ones. And good heroes, you don't have that many so far. You have the 3 blue and that's it. You will have more later eventually. I'm just lazy. 3 is enough for me. I'm kind of lazy with that, but that's all you need. Does it make sense? Attends, on peut participer à autant de CJ qu'on veut, qu'on le souhaite. Exemple, dans le... Oui, tu peux. Non, ça s'accumule pas, c'est ton meilleur score. Donc là, si tu regardes... So, if you look at Crazy Joe, my score is 2.3 million, right? So doing it in the farm, it's not gonna accumulate. But if in the farm alliance I was doing 2.5 million, I will keep the farm score for the ranking. So the best score of the day is kept, but it's accumulating for what we care about today. I'm not here to do better than I did. It's accumulating for... where is Crazy Joe? Somewhere there. I think that's the Battlefield Epic, right? Or we shall come. That's this one, right? Crazy Joe, right? So that's accumulating here. So I might not make 2.3 million again because it's a farm alliance and we'll do Crazy Joe level 1, but I might make 1 million, I might make 1.5 million. And then, it's gonna help me progress a bit faster here. So that's why we do it. But you could totally do it. Crazy Joe is about to start. You could totally do it on multiple alliances. And again, like I said, if you have, let's say you have 18 farms that can be emptied, then you put your 3 rally leaders and they have 6 farms each. And, you might give HQ even to one of the rally leaders, right? I don't know where is HQ, actually. But you can leave it, and you can do that with one player eventually. If you really want your main rally leader to rank, you just give him 6 empty farm and you leave him HQ and he just take all the points for himself. That works. And you can do that with level 1. That works with level 1. I'm gonna go smash a tiny bit on the other account and then I'm gonna come back. So let me know, Johnny, if it was if you understand all I said or if not, because I don't really know your knowledge of the game. Some people in Gen 2 they know a lot, some people don't that much, and not judging, it's really much more like it's more to like give the proper explanation based on where you are. It's okay not to know. I did not eventually at some point, so it's really okay. We'll do a tiny bit of that and I'll swap on the main account and I'll slowly... I don't know if you want to watch Crazy Joe, but I might need to have a call for work. Yeah. That's 14k, yeah. I'll keep the rest for tomorrow, we'll swap. I need to check something in my DMs. Or maybe this one, just in case we got lucky on the farm, which we know. I would not mind, but I would not prefer if I had to choose. If I can be lucky on the right account, that's indeed better. So let's check that quickly. So what state is okay? 1969. We have transfers on the next week. Are you there, Star? If you are there, I answered your question about the transfers. So that's, I guess, not me, right? I guess if you win and you don't pay attention to the screen, it stops and you have a pop-up, right? So, yeah. Definitely not me. So, I'm still 19. Wow. Webster was saying she's gonna do it forever. So, yeah. I mean, Milotic, like, I don't know who he did, but is that Womp? No, that's not Womp. That's crazy. They spend, they increase power a lot, it feels lately. They increase power a lot. So let's quickly see the points so far. See, it's not too bad, right? I'll let it run. If you guys want to watch, what do I do? I mean, I guess some of you might be curious about it. It's just that I need to know where is HQ. Oh, it's here. So HQ is here. Some people are burning already, but that's 50k capacity. That would not be much, so... Yeah, I need to smash a bit because tomorrow it's gonna... The count is gonna See, yeah, there's nobody smashing right now. So if you keep all for the last day, it's as well terrible for that, because it's hard to spend your things. I wish there is like a ×2, you know, for Crazy Joe. Like that thing can go faster. Okay, well, that dude is burning, but that's okay. Some people are far, I guess. That's not the one I wanted to click on. I mean, that's, yeah. I don't know if they have their troops. Probably they have their troops in. That's not too bad. Like, if these are empty, they could be better than some of the farms, but, you know, I'm not gonna stress too much about it. See, my points is not moving. Are they done with Sol, do you think? They might not be. They might be, I don't know. They might be by now. So that means that they did not do a lot of points and I managed to keep my spots 2-3, which is good. That's, you know, that's a lot. That's very welcome. And we did in terms of personal points. We unlocked the maximum, which I never did before. That's one, yeah, that's one. I mean, that's a nice one to get extra. So overall, that's like Baldur is an okay buff. It's really an okay buff for that event. Do you have a sponsor for the game? That the game gives to you some advantage? We cannot comment much on that as far as I know. We don't get, I mean, I'm a content creator from for the game, so you know you get compensated a bit with stuff. But as you can see, I'm not a whale. It's nowhere near that. So when you apply for these programs, you can apply for making guides on Discord. You can apply to curate the wiki of the game, like the website, the wiki websites. You can apply to make videos. You can apply to make social media posts. And they mentioned that, you know, there is a bit of a compensation for the time you spent, but it's not a full-time job. It's not a salary. It's not. So I cannot go too much into detail. I think they prefer us not to talk too much about it. But yeah, there is a little something for the effort you put if you are part of the, you know, of the content creator team, whether, you know, people on the wiki, people making the guides on the Discord, things like that. So you get something, everyone gets something back for the work they put into it. I think even the moderators, that's how much I can say, I guess. But yeah, again, it's really not a job. Hotel California. What is the song that made you feel that? About Hotel California? I think I got very lucky to join that program because I applied. I had no channel. I was like, I'm about to make a channel in English. I'm about to make a channel in French. Do you want me? And they're like, yeah, welcome to the team. I'm like, cool. Let's make videos now. I have to. That was really cool, but there are not that many alliances doing it. But I get there a bit more today. For points, there are a bit more. It's just a shame that we lost the freaking Alliance Championship. That's gonna really hurt. Ah ok, c'était l'état de Star pour ses transferts et la range des transferts. Il avait la flemme de regarder, je crois. Mais vous n'êtes pas dans le même. Its range goes to 1681 to 2122. So I don't think you are in the same range at all. I'll ping him. Star, where is he? He might be asleep. It's late in India, so I'll see tomorrow, I guess. What's wave 8 here? It's gonna be a bit boring, guys, for that. It's still too low here. I'm not sure what else I can do. Oh, we need to do the treks. I forgot about that. I kept my treks today. So we'll do a bit at the same time, but... I think now that we unlocked expert, it's back to always top answer except the one. Is it slow? Okay. Thank you, Leon. You're welcome. Thank you for dropping by and good luck if you're busy. Whatever that is, you know, good luck with it. How is I guess Xen went as well, right? It's too late for him. We'll do 3 more, then I'll check the... I'll check the Crazy Joe. Oh, cooking. That one that is really annoying is cooking. That the one people dislike. So, okay, so I need to... That was not too far from it. I mean, that's a decent amount of points. It's not too bad, see? But there is nobody with infantry. Oh, we have a... Oh, no, we don't. So we said... 150. Hopefully people play the game of that and they don't go with full marches. The globe, like not the globe, sorry, the meteor march should be 80% complete, more or less. I should soon be able to unlock it. That shall be cool. Really just walking now? Yeah, that's it. So we got off. I used some gems, but that was not needed. It takes 2 minutes to go, so it's just that we're gonna get the wave 11 before Crazy Joe hits the... With that, that's maybe a farm with that little power. I mean, our farms are doing okay. FC6, FC7. That's all okay. Yeah, no surprise. We are keep getting more points than them, so that's gonna be okay. And alliance-wise, yeah, we're quite below. They have 2 alliances above us, yeah. So where is Crazy Joe? 15 sec. Let's try to see if we can make it. Well, you know, that's not really a wise use of gems. Let's call it that way. It's not really a wise use of gems, but... $21? No, that's okay. We got him. We got it. Let's do some... It's gonna take a while now. These waves are slow, so... Let's do that before we go to bed. But I just want to show you the outcome if you are curious. That's more or less it. Full price, of course. So Baiti is having the best time of his life in the springs. Let's cook. We got lucky. So this one, if you do it in less than 5 dig, you get max out results. So it's not very important, but you know, it's still... Oh, that's charms. Who cares? Let's see where we are. We are 14, so we have time to finish. That's not a problem. We have time to finish. Ten more to go. So right, middle, left, right, middle, left. Simple. This game is really easy. That's good. They made it not too bad. We needed some books, so that's, you know, slowly but surely. Oh, that's I lost 20 books by clicking in the middle of the screen on the wrong one. You always want to click at top or click at the top when you're on. But if you spam click to go through the thing faster, you click on the wrong one often. Few more, then we are nearly done. But it's cooking again, so... One more? And we are... we are only 15. So slow, Crazy Joe. Is it slower even? See, like the amount of troops attacking me, like that's T6, T7, like... So that's a lot less points, right? But that's still something. If we manage to get 1,000,000 points, you know, that's still 1,000,000 points. I guess we are a bit too many for the amount of farms available. Yeah, they are nearly maxed out, so we don't get that much, let's say it that way. Yeah. Yeah. So where are we? 17. Come on, Joe, come on. I'll go right after, guys. Just finish up, man. We will go right after. Kind of catching up on something about the game, but there are nothing too exciting yet. Nothing we missed so far. So we're not wasting time, but Cyril, Olger, Baldio, Fabian. Oh, we could have done some of that, maybe. That's a bit low. I don't want to have to do that tomorrow. That's gonna be too much. So I'll try to do a bit tonight. So slow. Eighteen. 18. Nearly there, nearly there. I'm curious how I did not do that for many months. I used to do that to try to rank with a bunch of people, but probably over a year since I've done Crazy Joe on a farm. But now we have level 21. It was at the time when we had only level 11 for Crazy Joe, so... So let's do 19. .30 sec. Did it touch? No, it didn't. Oh, it did in some already. What the difference between my farm 11k point and the other one? I mean, that's okay, right? I still steal most of the point to other people, so I'm happy with that. One more here and we're good. So we said 150. Maybe I just not even speeding it once. Speeding it once. So let's smash 15k is perfect for us. And the surprise will be when that session of smashing is over. Not our luck yet, but you know, never giving up. So that's what, that's a reset. That's lost. Let's stop the damage. So we are in. It started to work. No, it's working very well. So let's wrap up with that. Let's bet on 1.2 million points. Did not check for a while, so we'll see. So that's where we are with Crazy Joe. Let me check before I leave, because that's gonna... Is that gonna... Where is it? It's here. It does not say, right? So it will say... I know what to do. I know how to check. I know what to do. Yes, I want to leave. If we go here, because we were at 5 mil, right? Yeah, that's 1 million. So that means next time I can, if I need to, I still need to do it in 2 alliances, because that was 2.3 and I'm missing 2.4 and a half and 2.450. So yeah, so that's gonna need to be done in 2 times next time as well. That will start to be serious rewards. Hopefully that helps to progress a bit some of these, and at that stage we are back to 2. That's pretty good. But maybe some people did not open their stuff yet, because that's a bit weird. But that's it for me, guys. I need to run. Thank you very much for being here tonight, for staying that long, for watching, for commenting, for interacting, for, you know, it was really cool. And yeah, I'll see you when? I don't know what I do Saturday yet. It's a bit of a pickle, because that's the only day we have together with the wife. She's not really there the days before, the day after, and we have shit ton of things to do in the garden and everywhere, and kind of need the two of us, so I don't really know what to do yet, but I'll let you know on Discord and I'll schedule a stream. I'll try to do 2-3 hours at least. But yeah, don't know yet what's doable. I don't think I'll do Thursday, it's gonna be a bit boring, Crazy Joe, and you know, and that's it. So we'll see, but that's it for today. Thank you very much again. Good luck if you are looking for the rewards. For us, we are King Phantom. I'm 3rd today, and I'm 8 overall, 53 million. So that's, yeah, that's maybe slightly overkill. But that's clearly not for the pumpkin. So people went crazy with the packs. That's what it is telling me. If I cannot get close to the, I mean, I'm still 18, right? On the other one, I'm 8, so I'm gonna smash a bit more, but that's gonna be and these guys have a, well, top 10 is like, that's gonna be over 10,000 for sure. So we'll see what I can do, but good night, good evening, good day. See you in the next one. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye.